GTA Online new car gameplay video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Emerus. So I actually ran out of room in my penthouse garage, but don't worry, because I will move some cars around for next week. I'll be sure to do that. So here's the Emerus. It is on legendarymotorsport.com. It is $2,750,000, and the description of it is: there's a new word in pioneering automotive design, intuition. Taking your seat in an Emerus is not like getting into a car. It's like discovering a new and perfectly natural extension to your own body, which just happens to be made of 800 angry horses. So, when it tears you mercilessly limb from limb, you'll have no one but yourself to blame. Always blaming yourself. That's all you have to blame. So, obviously, you can buy it in standard colors. I do wish they would start changing that up, to maybe change it to a few new colors, just kind of like really the same old colors every time. Kinda getting boring, just saying. Let's take a look at it. Hey, Extratic, how's it going? I can tell you, turn on your notifications. You're subscribed to turn on notifications, so thank you for that. Oh, what is this? Okay. Why does it have that, that is interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and vehicles. Just the doors. That's always irritating. This thing's probably like 6 million in in the DLG Discord. Can't really see the speedometer. Like, come on, Rockstar. Hey, Saturn Plays, how's it going? Okay, that worked well. Not that one. Get some decent donuts. Nice, nice. That's good. Glad you're doing well. I'm doing great. Our RV server. The podcast server's at 300 server members. And hey, Extratic, how's it going?
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Alright, let's repair that little little accident like it never happened, because it did not. Respray. Secondary, I'm guessing is a black? Oh. Hold on. What is the secondary color? Alright, well, we'll go for a nice cream for me to figure that out. For the podcast, for the RP. There is a server for the podcast. That is a podcast server. It is not a roleplay server. It is a podcast server, but it is the DOIJ podcast server. So, alright. What does the trim do? Okay, the trim just does that. That's not bad, but kind of disappointing. Roof. Primary paint, secondary paint. Okay, so There's a stock, and we can have primary, secondary, carbon, vented, primary vented, secondary vented. So, hold on. Okay, that's just vented on the sides. Okay. Yes, anyone can join it. If you actually do want to join it, the link, it'll be the second link in the description. I actually do really like that. That does make it seem... I'm not really a big fan of the thing on top, but hey, you know, whatever. Let's go ahead. It's gotta be liveries, of course. Awesome. Always 10 liveries. That's kind of odd. Always 10. That's the white stripe, which is just a single white stripe. Black stripe. Oh, so it actually changes the bit of the front too. That's cool, unique. I like it. Red stripe, white double stripe, race livery. We'll change the color to darker later on. Redwood Racing, Jackal Racing, Narc Racing, Hexagon Blue, Camo. Nice camo livery. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I might. I don't know. Let's see. Mirrors, secondary mirror color, and then carbon mirror. Do you like evening things up? Don't know if I. Of course not. Of course, I didn't get to everything up here. So obviously, we have these stock exhausts, boxed, split boxed, twin boxed. Sectioned, and radial. Grill, primary race, carbon, primary sports, carbon, primary GT. Yeah, I don't know. It would help if you could also have secondary color added to it, but you know, whatever, instead of carbon, like really rockstar. Is that? Well, I guess that is what they're doing. Primary, secondary, carbon, primary, race, secondary race, carbon race, primary sports, secondary. Oh, so that actually changes up the side there. Okay, cool. Carbon sports, and then we have primary GT, secondary GT, carbon GT. Okay. Kind of like that, to be honest. I like both of those. I don't know, we're gonna have to wait. Primary stock, secondary stock. Just going with that for now. Because I don't really like the carbon. I'm kind of tired of all this carbon. Black stock, carbon stock. Okay, wait, hold on. So we can pay for a black stock spoiler, or we can get it for free, since it is the stock spoiler. I guess if you wanted it on the sides, but then again, you could just go for primary or secondary and just paint it black, which would probably actually be cheaper. So yeah, just saying there, just be warned that primary. That's sports, primary sports, secondary sports, black sports. Again, you can do the same thing, just paint it black. It'll be cheaper. Carbon, GT, primary GT. Yeah, if you want like primary, and then painted it would be cheaper. Street spoilers. I gotta say, they got a lot of spoiler options here. I am liking this. They do have some pretty decent spoiler options. Okay, now I'm not a fan of carbon, but at least they have the carbon option, which that's what they should have done with the black, because they should have just been like a carbon option. Not that I'm a fan of carbon, because if you've seen any of my previous car exploration videos, I am not a fan of the carbon. Just don't really like it. There are a few cars where it's okay, but not a whole lot. Alright, so then that's... Alright, I do want to know windows. Does that do the bottom too? Yeah, it does the bottom. Alright. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and go for a darker color for our primary so we can actually see. Let's take a look at the liveries again. So we have white stripe, and the black, which you can't really see, red, white devil, the race, Redwood Racing, Jackal Racing. I'm sorry. Narc Racing. Oh, that's funny. Support America used foreign oil. That's great. Hexagon Blue looks really nice. I like that. I'm gonna actually go with that, to be honest. And then we have camo livery. Can't really tell it's camo livery. I do like that. Let's just do secondary classic. The blue should be somewhere over here. That's what matches best. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and that's something else I normally do, which I totally forget. Yeah. So, okay, first person look back, which is really dumb. It should be a third person look back, but, you know, whatever. Welcome back, Saturn. Looks like it goes really fast. It seems like it. Feels like it. Not too far away to actually tell. Don't think we can't even see our speed. Well, it says speedometer up in the middle. We have one co-host, and sometimes the staff of the podcast server does decide to join us. So, yeah. Which anyone can join the podcast. Well, technically not yet, but you know, we are working on a way to actually make it where anyone can join. With it being not going to be an interruption, if that makes any sense. But we'll be figuring that out at the staff meeting today, and then we will make an announcement once we have come to the official decision. We're also going to be you know, trying to figure out some roles that can let the community be more active. Because there are some people in the community, not everybody, I get that, which is fine. But there have been a few people that have asked to be a part of the staff, that just want to help out. So we're going to try and figure out some ways that people can do that, that people can help out. And also other ways to make it interactive. Of course, once we know all that, then we will make the announcement in the podcast server. Oh. That didn't work out well. I think, yeah. That business is right there. I can't freaking see. Check. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, the announcement will be made in the podcast server. Not the podcast server. I don't know what a server is. Server. Almost like an hors d'oeuvre. It's a hors d'oeuvre. Sardar, like a soda, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that announcement we made in the podcast server, which is why I recommend you join it if you have not done that already. So, and for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. I'll be doing another stream, where we go through anything that is new. I'm actually gonna take a look to see if there is any new items first before I decide to actually do a stream. Because if there is new items, then that would be kind of pointless. But we're just gonna go take a look at what car is up on the podium this week, and then that's what in the stream. Normally I do the podium in the same as the new casino items, but seeing as how they were last week, so was the week before that, like 2 weeks before that, then it might be 2 weeks, and the new items this week might be the 2 weeks items from 2 weeks ago, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah. To the casino we go, ho ho.
Luxury car is available to win. Stop by and have a try at the Lucky Wheel.
That's the new car. That's on the wheel. It almost looks like it's a penumbra. Is that a penumbra? No. No, it's not a penumbra. That's...
Everything you love in one place. The Diamond Casino and Resort. Play around.
There's no way that would be, what car is that? The Jester Classic, that's what it is. It's a Jester Classic. So interesting car to have up on the podium. There's a 790,000. So was it last week? Yes, past week has been quite expensive cars. This one is expensive, yes, but also cheap. So yeah, there you have it. There is the brand new car, the Emerus. So stay tuned, stay awesome. Hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. If you want to join DOIJ as an RP server, DOIJ, then go ahead and go to the interview server, which the link will be the third link in the description. If you want to join the podcast server, then go ahead and click on the second link in the description. But again, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and as always, we will catch you later. Thank you all so much for watching.